I just put a smudge spot on my lens. The irony is not lost on me. So no matter how careful you are, no matter how often you're cleaning your sensor and your lens, inevitably, if you're shooting on a regular basis, you're gonna end up with dust spots on your lens or on your sensor. At some point, you're gonna dump your footage onto your computer, you're gonna be super excited to see how beautiful it looks, and then there's gonna be these dust spots that just creep in and you think, what now? How can I fix this? Well, I'm going to be going over a couple of different ways to tackle how to remove dust spots from your footage in Adobe Premiere, and both of these options can take as little as 30 seconds, so let's get into it. Right here you can see a nice little dust spot in the top left corner that I'm circling right now. Unfortunately, if you scrub through the footage, you can see that this dust spot goes right through this leash here. Yeah, it just kind of floats all over the place and intersects too many things that option 1 to remove won't work for this footage. So I'm going to start with option 2. I mean, I guess technically this could be option 1 or 2, but whatever. If you get lucky and your dust spot is near the top or near the bottom, you can reposition and crop your image. Go into the position of the shot and just change where this dust spot is. So I'm going to move it to about there. So then what I do is I can just take these cinema bars that just quick and dirty PNG image file that I've just thrown on top here. It's a quick and dirty way to add cinema bars. So I've just thrown them on top, and now as you can see, the smudge is now buried underneath these cinema bars, so you cannot see it. So that's one quick way to do it. You literally just adjust the position of your image, throw cinema bars on top, and hide that smudge underneath the cinema bars. Now, if you are loving the composition that you already have and you do not want to change it, obviously this isn't going to work for you. But most of the time you can get away with tweaking your composition a little bit, and hopefully it's enough just to hide the smudge underneath. So option number 2, take your footage, press Alt, drag it. That just literally duplicates the shot. So now you have one on top of the other. Go into your opacity tools, this guy right here, create ellipse mask. Click on that. You just get this beautiful little elliptical shape that you can just resize to fit nicely around this dust spot. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so there it is. Got my dust spot. Click inverted over here on the mask options. And then you just want to feather this thing out to anywhere from 20 to 40, really. Use your discretion, just kind of whatever looks good to you. Take your original shot and you just see right here. You can see the dust spot is right here, so keep your eye on this spot. As I just drag my original shot over, the dust spot disappears. So now, as you can see, it plays through. Yeah, there's still a hint of it there. So maybe I'll just drag it over. Okay, now it's pretty much gone. Yeah, so now it's gone. You're never gonna fix it perfectly. There's always gonna be things that if you're looking closely and you know where to look, you're gonna be able to tell what's happening. But it is an option to fix simple smudges. Usually it works best in a very quiet area of the shot. So if everything in the image is pretty uniform, like if it's in the sky, it's very simple to do. More complex areas like this where you're going in and out of shadows, like for example, right here, when it's going through her coat, you can see this smudge right here. I'm gonna do this exact same thing, duplicate, create an elliptical mask. Move over the original position, you can see, okay, that got rid of it, but some funky stuff starts to happen, like right here. You would have to key the position of your original. See, that's where you want it. And then by this point, you kind of want it over here, but then it does some funky stuff through there. You basically have to go through and keyframe. All through here, you're probably okay. You don't really notice until you get to this point. Then you can change because there's a break in the light and the shape. So you might have to key the position at that point. So instances like this, where you have a more complex area that the dust spot is moving across, there's not really a whole lot you can do in Premiere. After Effects has more options. You can probably get away with more in After Effects. In Premiere, your options are a little bit more limited. Whew. I just rambled on for a lot. Hopefully I can edit this down to a short video because I'm at 15 minutes and 40 seconds and this does not need to be that long. That's it. Those are the two ways that you can eliminate dust spots in Premiere. Hopefully they work for you. If not, like I said, look into Adobe After Effects. You'll get more options there to remove your dust spots. But if you only have Premiere, these are two ways that you can do it quick and easy. Talk to you guys next time.